Welcome back. Oh my gosh. I forgot game. Game is here. Don't worry. It's about making the best of a bad situation. Hello, Fractal. Hello, Isa. Anyone else suddenly join? Oh, hello, Senzu. For forgetting, I deserve it. How's everyone?
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
You were doing great. Aw, thank you, Isa. Tired? Yeah, didn't you have like non-stop meetings today? Okay, our people are actually doing a lot better than I remembered. You can sort by stress. Oh, it puts your active party in the... Sorry, I'm figuring out how to work this game real time. You're a rat. You are.
At home in wild places, she is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
I love that for her. Hunger. Isa, you are a sparkling treasure. A gleaming ray of light in this dismal... It is... Happy and Tavern Real. Walk on only once cloister. Instead of tacos about it. Sounds nice. Oh, she only gambles. And that's all the people who were really poor off. We'll put Senzu in the brothel again. Keeper, hello, how are you doing? Awawa. The only thing standing between leftovers and tacos is a tortilla. I think we're ready to set out. We're sorely missing deeds. Let's go. You haven't eaten dinner and you have a chimichanga waiting for you. To this day, I have never had a chimichanga. Thank you, Isa. I appreciate having like one wholesome quote. We've got Papillon. Maybe it can go. Maybe it can go. Why not? Look at this team. They're going to do great. Kill the Necromancer Apprentice. Necromancer is performing unspeakable rituals in the shattered halls of your ancestral home. It must be stopped. I'm looking for... So maybe we'll... we'll just go to the Warrens, I think, for the first time. Will record all of my wisdom, no matter how hard one must look for. Thank you. I forget how many the I remember it's like 6 and 8. We need 6. I thought it was 8. But they suggested initially. They ask to eat 4 food. Double. I'm covered in 8-bit blood. I already had a key. Much food. It's recommended to take at least 8 food. Okay. All they have to do is... oh, to find the wisdom?
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Same has been said about me. Hasn't worked out so far. What happened in the last 12 months? A lot. I played various video games and got progressively more comfortable to the detriment of everyone, is the main thing that happened. Iona, hello, how are you doing? As I'm sorry you read an unsettling passage at my request. And the hideous portraits as well. Do I accuse the maggots? I accuse the maggots.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Well, thanks for Iona. Sorry, I forgot how to do this. Accuse them of being adorable. They hate that. They do? What the heck?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice stab, Isa.
Formation is broken. Maintain.
We managed to fight 6 bugs. They're evil. They don't want to be cute. They want to be evil. We found a minor antique. With money in bunches. I keep forgetting that W goes through the door. I'm literally not touching the keyboard for the PD. No, I'm not cute, I'm evil. You can be both, but you're only one. You savage. I mean, this could just kill you. It doesn't. It could have.
Impressive. Continually
Incredible.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
Freaking. Fine, I'll just accuse the spiders. They feel awful.
Give them no quarter.
Anti-venom now. You're poisoned, eat some anti-venom. I would give it to you if I could. Oh boy, it's a haunting journal page. The wound is starting to fester. The flesh around it is gray, flaking, and rigid. Almost scale-like. As I write this, my breathing has taken on a hollow timbre and is more labored. My compatriots are laughing and tell me not to worry. It's just the salt mist in the air that pervades these caverns. Maybe we should... Maybe we should heal. Beauty Iona. That's it. That's the two sides. The on-stream side and the off-stream side. It didn't occur to me that my healer can't heal from the position she's in, which is a terrible position for me to be in. And I really don't want to put her in Isa's spot. Oh. Hope when rest comes, it's effective.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We'll mark that guy. That's fine.
Decimated.
No. Unless that corpse is 90% of him. Which, I don't know, maybe that works out. Okay, now you can heal. You did a great job once you were given the ability. Hey, so you got him.
As
Whoa.
victories mount, so too will
A
the
rare antique, a valuable find. You find the coolest stuff. Oh my god.
ambushed by foul invention.
You did a good job. You can have bandage. That's the Isa special. The knife or the rare antique, which is a man being caressed by tentacles. Grimmy has been obtained. That's wonderful news. We got some more terrible news. I cannot recall why we ventured onto land. Why did we leave when Mother Ocean provided all we needed beneath her tender waves? I will now return home, back to her embrace. Indecipherable scratchings fill the remainder of the page. I kind of get it. It could be both. Yeah. You can have multiple specials. Why not?
Vigor is restored.
Now I'll restore your vigor a little. You earned it. Oh no. We got critted and it stressed everybody out. Your veins are on fire, Isa, you always say that. Calm down and stab the worm.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, Journal of Darius, the Highwayman. Day 4, the road to this damned hamlet was a tricky one, both to find and to travel. When it revealed its ruined face, I swore I'd never seen such neglect. Some buildings collapsed, and uncaring residents fidgeting useless. I went swiftly to the tavern. Others with similar interests had gathered there, and I was assembled into an expedition. We leave at first light on the morrow. Torch. And a minor antique. Hold up. Yes, Yachty? What's up? We'll put antiques in anything. Remember when this family, or when this stream used to... How about you don't drum right now? Which they're already surprised. I'm not sure how much that helped. Your skin burns. First it was your veins, now it's your skin. Rending it for the old cons.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Everyone is freaking out. Don't worry, it's fine, it's fine. Look at how fine it is. Sounds like Aiza needs a leech bath. Sounds like it. Well, I mean, their blood is already being let. Also, hi Senzu. I love you. How are you doing? I'm sorry, Aiza. That guy has a sword. %60 chance to stress -1. You know what? Why don't you... Why don't you get down? It's gonna mess up these two guys, though, if you do that. Fun can take a couple of hits to you. Look at that, she's so capable. That's a... Oh no, it's too dark. Not dark enough for this dungeon. It took so much to light this. They resisted move? That was the whole reason I buckshot them. Very unfortunate. I was hoping at least one of those would be cleared. We can accuse the corpses. They're gonna feel so bad, they'll both disintegrate, and we won't have to worry about them anymore. No one's even stressed out yet. No one's on death's door yet. This is actually fine. You're all freaking out and panicking and thinking everything was
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
was falling apart. But actually, not only do we clear this time, but we'll never be defeated again. Deeds are the whole reason we came in here. I don't know if we actually need to carry the journal back with us. I don't know what that does for it. $15 gold each. As then why don't you wash up in this holy water? It has a big padlock on. You got a stun stone. Plus 10% stun skill chance, but minus 1. Realistically, will I use that? Probably not. Oh, but I can just equip it right now. Hey, but why don't you just put this in your pocket? I didn't realize you could do that. There, does that help? Little travel snacks. There's at least one more room battle. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. So much blood. They're hungry. Thank goodness. Yeah, eat 4 food. Regain 5% health. I'm hungry. Don't worry. You're fed. Pack has already been looted. That's actually fun. Hungered even. Oh, that's really bad.
Watch your step.
Paon is about to explode. Yadi, hi. How are you doing? Don't forget you can eat food without that. I have been, but it restores 2 health. I've been caught before when I was playing this game back in 2019 where I used the food to heal, and then they were like, well, now I'm hungry. And it's like, you've eaten so much food. Why are you hungry? Well, we didn't eat that during mealtime. It doesn't count. What about second breakfast? What about fourth meal?
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Oh my gosh.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
You know what? Papillon, you kind of deserve it. You're all godless, luring me to my end. I've heard that before. Usually more affectionately. Or 11sies. But what about 7-Eleven? A nice rotating hot dog to fill the tum-tum. Don't say things like that. Full? You're full? Reasonable enough, I suppose. Rotate your dog. Grab the dog and rotate it.
Such missteps are the exception, and not the...
Isa, are you okay? Isa, you're so cool. What the heck? What are the odds? Not high. I don't have to check for that. You even have to ask. Someone offered you go from 0 to 200 immediately. That's fair. Sometimes heroes respond to the onslaught of stress by becoming virtuous. This elevated state of performance will last until they suffer a large amount of stress or return to town and confer stat bonuses and other benefits. I'll need to be sure to stress you out just enough that you become virtuous, so I can experience you at peak performance. Day 6. As we traveled from the hamlet, an eerie dread grew. We all felt it, but did our best to shrug it off. Sleep was difficult until Raven, one of my companions, passed me a bitter concoction. Most devout of us, Therian, prayed softly for our safety. Superstitious, but well-intentioned, I suppose. Pretty falling asleep. We can probably drop the key for the journal pages are actually the thing most weighing us down. We got this. You're so virtuous. You're so steadfast. Get on the floor, Ice. Your dodge is already at 15. Maybe you don't need to get on the floor. Maybe just, I don't know, stab the slasher. Incredible. When you took the antiquarian, you think you left all the journal pages behind because you couldn't remember what they were for. That seems like the reasonable course of action. It's... I was gonna comment before, I'm surprised shovels get to stack. Because they're such large objects. But I guess it's reasonable that shovels stack if journal pages don't get to. You can't just pile those together. Otherwise they'd stick together because they're all bloody. Bulwark your faith. Let's actually use your buff skills. Hello, Malleus. How are you doing? Throw is what you drop first, to be honest. Lore's fun, but you love having busted money. That's fair. Well, I was like, certainly there must be a reason to carry these back to town. Incredible. Like, not how that one is looking at me. And then Papillon has to go and stress everyone out anyway. Isa, did you just, like, pull out a needle and thread and stitch yourself back up? You're so incredibly cool. Day at work started in such a way you needed to grab a coffee, even though you bring a bunch of tea with you to work. It wasn't strong enough, you needed the coffee in particular. More room for deeds. Deeds for land development. Team Dead Snow, know what you're doing. There is dungeon. There is dungeon. Hello, Arrow. How are you doing? You good? Nice night to eat big fry. It's always a nice night to eat big fry. Wretched. Let yourself be. Why would that be? Papillon, you're bringing the team down. I'm going to actually put you on the next stagecoach out of here after this. I still don't want you to die, though. Hello, Sun King. How are you doing? Gonna be a dungeon when I'm through it. All ponies know how to do is eat big fry and charge they crystals. Crystals? Very sus that you'd go there. Doing awesome. That's fantastic. Incredible shot from Yachty.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
She's gonna be fine. I'm sus.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, sad fish journals can get the heck out of here. Before we leave, what is this? A bone altar? A dark altar with skulls prominently on display. Strange power can be felt in its presence. Well, I don't have holy water anymore. Just put a torch on it. That would have had no effect. That's reasonable. You really know what to do with a bone altar, huh?
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
I forgot that freaking rock. Why do we have so many rock quotes? You're positively encrusted. Cuddy has received lazy eye and hard-skinned. Isa is now on guard. Papillon now has necromania and is an unholy hater. Well,
You answered
I'm a
the
hater.
letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Nope. Sinzu engaged in pleasures of the flesh and recovered 65 stress. Good job, Sinzu, you earned it. One is on a hot streak and refuses to leave the game. I always really like the narrator in this game. The narrator in this game is clap. I remember once Sinzu watching a Darkest Dungeon streamer, and they had somehow commissioned the narrator for stream alerts. And I believe they were specific to the channel. It's not as though he had just bought a pack. Here, we can get Raibu. Raibu is exactly the same as far as loadout goes as Papayas here. We need armor smithing level 1 and instructor mastery level 1. That's my current personal goal. This will always have. Playwas should be a word. Just someone once commissioned the XCOM narrator for a streamer. Played a ton of XCOM. They made it into a voice alert. We still need. We are 1 deed short. We're good on instructor mastery, though. Get taller? I can't just get tall. Wait. Nope. Didn't work. Maybe I was too hard on Papillon. What's your deal? You only want to commune with the Holy Light? That's reasonable. Who doesn't? Well, we'll stick Isa in there for now. Have a nice time. You earned it. I choose you! What kind of ruffle is that? They take all kinds there. Okay. So Yachty has nothing to do penance for, so you can go to Cloister. Papillon, you can go to the penance hall. If that straightens her out. We do not have a healer. That works. We've got the flagellant. The flagellum. He heals. Not enough of a sinner to need penance. You're say so and good. Exactly. Yachty, you're the purest member of this chat. An icon for all of us to look up to. Minus 15% damage, but plus 15% max. And plus 10% protection. But also plus 10% strat. Fear, Fear of Mankind, Hagiomania, and the Yips. That's fine, right? I actually like doctors. But I kind of want someone better in the back right now. Like you. I admit I'm nervous to go into the Necromancer Apprentice one. We're just gonna go where the deeds go, or where the deeds are. You just gotta explore. You only played Darkest Dungeon a little, but you like the Houndmaster meat. Very cute. Being the purest member in this chat is like being Nickelback's best album. I like at least one Nickelback song. My ad manager has vanished. Excuse me? I knew we were close. Has one already begun? It's impossible to know at this point. I was about to run one before going in, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be back in just a few minutes, and hopefully it'll all be sorted by the time that's done. Even just a few. Welcome back. The lights came on just before I returned. Welcome back, Hero. Welcome, Santa Bunny. How are you doing? Key and shovel. And some torches. As a treat. Welcome back, Isa. You're really thrown into the Sulk Pit the past few days? Yeah, how have you been liking it?
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Good advice. This one's just scouting. We don't actually have to... We just have to enter 90% of rooms. We don't have to fight. We don't wanna. Well.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
This isn't a good start so far. Been having a blast. Most of your experience so far has been stumbling around in the dark, accidentally making significant progress. I think that's key to Metroidvania game design. You're just exploring, accidentally reached Act 2. You're not even done with Act 1. Well, you're in Act 2 now. Take me to the curio room. What? Just slice this guy off real quick. Too. That's how I felt about playing Hollow Knight again. I'm wondering if part of it was I'd already done it, or I wonder if most of it is just no, they actually just designed the game, so when you wander in a direction, you usually find something. Shoot. Everyone is bleeding this dungeon. It's just like Elden Ring.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Give yourself a quick little like there. Wait, do I get to chop? I do.
Annihilated.
And the corpse is still bleeding.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Nice, slow, gentle life take. Surprised him. Give him the hounds, Harry. Which they generally are.
A decisive pummeling.
A decisive pummeling. So incredible. I honestly don't think I would play this game if not for the narrator. Like, I like it, but that's definitely a deciding factor. $15, geez. Senzu has contracted the Black Plague. That's fine, we'll put him in the sanitarium for a minute. It'll clear that right up, I bet.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
We'll just put you in quarantine for a week. You'll be fine. Okay, you're already dead. You still need some work.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
No quarter, not a dime given.
A death by inches. Continue the onslaught.
You don't go, but you want to bring a friend with you? No, it's quarantine. Oh, I think Fiona. Emote. Oh, the little nodder. It really is. Give me the curios.
If only
Contents are
treasure
fine.
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Rolling is written on what looks like stretched and tanned human flesh. Rolling's forever changed the hero. This is the spot. Is that the cool spot spouse? Hello, Night Player. How are you doing? Next, I'll say you can't share this cake you made. The cake you made while you have the Black Plague? No, you can't. The cult is here. Oh no. Is that how many times do I have to apologize for? Did I forget the curio in the last room? Do I want to go back for it? I'm not sure that I do. Did I bring a shovel? I did.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
I didn't mean to do that. Moira has been afflicted with sickness. Must have been some rotting air from a coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. Terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap nor crazed idiot. I wager my lucky coin on it. It's true. It was the undulating shapes what got him.
Glittering gold.
Ooh, there was 500 gold in that sconce.
Blood.
Is it just a torch stand when it's not mounted to a wall? Eat. Gonna be fine. This is just a scouting mission. There's no monsters. You've already been through here. Sinzu, stop getting stressed out. I'm sorry I said you couldn't share the cake. I'm sorry game night's canceled. Or you can't walk down to the store and get yourself a pint of ice cream. It's only a week. You'll be fine. Heirlooms.
Stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Well, he's been infected by ennui. I didn't know that was a disease. I wish I had that holy water still. Listening to a Pink Pony Club parody about stem tetrapods. What's a stem tetrapod? It goes dummy. Is that a small invertebrate who is in school for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics? This... Okay. So... This is actually going completely fine, but also, is this like the unluckiest set of rooms that's ever been encountered? I'm out of here.
Spoke's labyrinth may
Is that a bug?
prove to be navigable.
I think a stem tetrapod has to be a bug. Well, wait, no. How big is a tetrapod? I'm assuming small. Or is this like one of those massive crabs? Flip ice cream, you already did that. Next you'll say it was irresponsible. You to have gone to the public pool. It was so irresponsible. Sinzu. Your boobo's forged. You can't be doing these things. Can you do this? No. You're going in quarantine. Oh no, Sinzu, you've got zoophobia. Our weekly movie night is cancelled. Tetrapod is a type of mammal.
This great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
I'm sorry, but why? Aren't those whales? Well, whales are a mammal. Yeah. Biggest mammal on the block, you might say. Why would you take something... Tetrapod is anything with 4 limbs? Because it's tetra, not tenta. I was about to say, why would you name something 10 foot when it doesn't even have 1 foot? But I got my roots. All mammals are tetrapods, but not all tetrapods are mammals. Oh, okay, okay. So a tail doesn't count. Well, because it's not a foot, I suppose. Tumultuous currents in the ether bluster with extra vigor tonight. The comet particulates vibrate with extra intensity. Wretched. Plus 100% shards collected this week. Have you considered the farmstead? Isa. Okay, fine, Sinzu. I guess you can go into quarantine with Isa. The stem tetrapods specifically were the first vertebrates to venture onto land. Oh. Yeah, I can probably do that.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
Inside my mind? Wait. Why can't I put you both in there? I literally bought this specifically so you could both go in there at the same time. I thought it'd be cute. There we go. Different diseases. I just had to confirm one before the other one. Whole kids quarantine party. Just don't share your diseases. Falcon also has ennui. He's out of lock-ons to give. Or the game that makes you say a whole sword? If you share your diseases with a third party? No. That's the whole point of a quarantine. Oh, that's right. Roy has a love interest. Everyone seems pretty taken care of. What's wrong with you? You've got the AUG? At least you're not paranoid anymore. Waiting. Reynold is an actual adventurer now. I didn't even notice that. We can upgrade armor smith, which means we don't have the crests because I got the second medical ward, so my freaking husband and partner could quarantine together. Is it called dis-ease because you are not at ease? Dis-ease? Arrow, you're a genius. I think you're onto something powerful there. I mean, I never thought of it. Might be freaking right. So the one thing people say about Radiant mode is it allows you to overlevel your characters for harder quests. And they say don't do that. Because what happens is it facilitates not learning how the game works. And later dungeons actually don't allow you to overlevel them. Did you catch syphilis? You did, Isa. I'm sorry to inform you like this. Don't worry, you're quarantining with Sinzu right now. The Red Hook. Who has the Black Plague? Sinzu does. Yeah. Sinzu, who has the Black Plague. No, I specifically told you not to share your diseases. Oh, I forgot about the tenacity ring. This is actually incredible. Put that on Vaughn. I don't care about minus 5% crit, I think. We say squeaky clean because when we shower, we get rid of body oil. Machines squeak when they don't have enough oil. I thought it was because, like, when you're washing a pot, it squeaks. I'm giving up all of my critical Oh, squeaked for no reason. No reason at all. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes people people just hit the squeak button. Like that. I don't know if these are good things to put on people. Squeaky, like a dry machine. You like the machine oil hypothesis? Izu thought it was squeaky clean because when you wash dishes, your finger will squeak on them once it was clean. That's what I say! Hi Izu, how are you doing? I think this is fine. I think what we've got is fine. If you can't share diseases, can you crossbreed them instead? Make the black clap? No, do not make the black clap. This will be just fine.
Mastery over life.
Welcome back, Izu.
Was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
No oil, you get a squeak. That's true too.
These holes. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
You thought it was squeaky clean because mice are very clean animals? That's what I always thought.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
They made leper a class? Yeah. It's your classic D&D archetypes. Should have known better. You should have. Being Reynolds. You know, you got your crusader, your highwayman, like doctor. I'm not going to bandage you up because then you won't learn, and also because I didn't buy any bandages. Our only objective: kill one necromancer apprentice. Ouchies. Oh my gosh. Nice dodge though. Oh yeah, maybe the poisoner wasn't great to bring into the necromancy zone. We're not exactly going to bleed and poison these guys very often, I suspect. Wait, no! You can blight them. They can be blighted. They can't be beaten. They can't be blood, though. Also, we got a little bit of a bot conflict with these two. No, she's just as fine in the back. I just put her in the wrong spot. Can't use hand to light, but that's fine. Blighted is good for bones, hooray! It's bad for bones. Well, it's good for dealing with bones. What should you do? 3 to 6. Incredible. Just got sent to BDSM plane. Think that's enough? They sent the entire plane to you? Seems a little excessive.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Brilliant time in shining something. Yeah. I believe it's brilliant time in shining Mox. That's what I'm always talking about when it comes up. I'm not reading that out loud, but not because I don't want to. Just doing my best to learn restraint. There we go.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. This expedition at least promises success.
Blew up 3 skeletons. This should go A-okay. Moving on. He does not learn. Learning restraint? That plane can help me with that? Really? Could they teach me how to tie a double column? Dude, Digimon story's coming out? Sounds pretty fun. Bone Courtier. Judge him. Graveyard slash. He did the slash. Stun him. Dude, I was really hoping that would do it. But this'll do it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
The kill.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
The tempting goblet. A miss and a dodge. We just have to hit him.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh boy, a journal.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
The blackest of fates, 2 out of 5. In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating dark, facing a creature that defies description and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche. I see Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. I recall how a piece of its flesh sloughed off, and of its own twisted accord spraying onto Bolin, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself as tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limb. Neat. Ingert. And we shouldn't eat because we're gonna camp at some point. You're smart. Read a book. They're dull and uninteresting. When you come out of quarantine, you want to get your Game Boy. 1 week. You've got your game rat in there. We waited on upgrading the stagecoach so you could go in there with Isa. Oh, I feel like the one like responsible character in a D&D game. You can get a separate quarantine.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Bonus heals. No one complain about that.
dazzling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I think I've used keys on this before and it's had no effect. Or have I? It's trapped. I didn't actually see what it got. Did you just resist it? Got a map? We were correct in assuming that this is the path to the boss. These guys, much more susceptible to bleeding. Not that bad. Not that bad. Nice. That means this guy's gonna bleed out before he gets to take a turn. Open that guy's vein too.
A death by inches.
Oh, with the force of devilry.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Oh yeah, it's dim right now. Next is... Oh no, next is actually free. So we could camp right before the boss, and that sounds pretty reasonable to me. Assuming things continue to go as well as they are. We're hungered. That's all of our food. Camping became a little more complicated. Oh! Reynold liked what he read.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Well, I also forgot to fix everyone's placement. One has protection. Is that forgetting my marching order? No, we're halfway through this dungeon. You need to wait like 2 more days. Everyone just keep their hands off my husband for 2 days. Impossible, inconceivable.
Ringing ears.
Well, yeah, for me at least. Cassidy! It's like I can still feel her ball. Others are so ruffled. So much softer. That's because of the boobos and the sweat. Princess Bride memes. Cassidy, it is you. Of unusual size and all that. It's because I go like, Cassidy, how are you doing? Nightmare will pet you because of Allie. It's not because of me, it's because he has the Black Plague. You want to commit unspeakable deeds against beings with despicable views? I wish I could let you do that. I mean, I wish I could just, like, grant you immunity to all consequences. I'm not stopping you. I guess what I mean is I wish I could help you do that. Irrational. Reynolds, stop being so irrational.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
Like, if people can refuse to make wedding cakes, you should be able to refuse to print inflammatory flyers. Use terrible tourist attractions, yeah.
Another one falls.
A series of unfortunate events, the terrible tourist attraction.
To the task's end.
A rap, a tap tap. I didn't finish reading that. Oh. Eagle eye. Reading in the dim light. Improved her eyesight. We could break for camp here in this next room. See if we can reduce some stress. That's cutie, very cute. In my eye, tied for cutest. With 2 others. Where are you always out of water? Hey, I assume it's because you're just not that kind of snake, and can't swim that well. That's thing. Completely unrelated question. Again? You two are always out of water? Me too. Despite also being in water. I'm gonna camp. You think Isa steals it?
Together.
I forgot we don't have food. Now we're going to starve and get stressed out. They ate it already. Well, we'll see if we can make up for that. Ow. Are you own a Nalgene? I've heard of these, and then I forget every single time. If religious, minus 20% stress for 4 battles. Well, we gotta pray. Minus 15 stress and also plus 15 protection. Unriddled, which is like the one I'm concerned with. Oh wait, I just get to do all of them. No, I remember. It costs time. Didn't bring enough rations, shame on me. Well, so far, at least we haven't had any. Ounce tumbler lasts 2 seconds. I have a want for like home water system upgrade. Their tumbler is 64 ounces. So impressive. Needed a zealous speech. Reynolds really holding it together here. We've got 4 more. I think they both just encourage. Reynolds just do a self-encourage. you can't do a self-encouragement. That makes so much sense. These scars are on the inside and much too old. Oh no. He's too irrational for it. Oh. Bandaged up, Desmus then. Found a puppy arc in there once. But in the Tumblr? They're on it all the time, so I guess it needs to be a lot. Yeah, it's true. Could have gone 42, but you don't like the lid as compared to the 30. You? Yeah, very much so. I mean, mine has a straw too, but it's also got Sonic on it. We're out of firewood. We must steel ourselves and push for the end.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder.
We should have put the bells up. This time the party order is not my fault. Wow, I did that to reduce stress, and it did not really do the job. Gregory Soul, hello. You missed the puppy arc? Me too. Gregory, how are you doing? Give him an incise. I didn't think about that. Shunting Reynold to the back lines like that. Oh my god! Reynold, calm down. We should not have camped, I think.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Everyone panic. Just a little bit. Reynold is going to succumb to the stresses any moment now.
The ground quakes.
Ellie wins these.
As life
I'm glad you believe in me.
terrible vistas of emptiness.
No peas. What sort of banquet is this? Reynold, I need you to not be like that right now. Reynold. Oh, he's back. He's black. He's back. He's just also blind. It's not his fault, really. It's pitch black here. Okay, this is the most accurate action I got. Okay, we camped, so everyone's good now, right? We're in a much better position than we were before doing that. Now, here's the thing. We could leave. We could leave right now. The thing is, I think if we don't, Reynolds dies. A much better position. Oh, which one? Here's the thing. I think we gotta just jet. Heroes will suffer the stress of defeat. How much stress? Is it 11? If it's less than 11, I think we'll be fine. It might legitimately be 50. Let's, you'll be fine.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
We made a profit. Lessons learned, like the guy said. Deviant tastes, who doesn't, is not allowed to visit the brothel. Reasonable. He only wants to pray anyway. I think Reynold knows the better positions now.
An exquisite example of craftsmanship.
Stayed up working for days. Inspired by the rare quality of his materials and determined to do them justice with his skill. Free upgrade. Armor. Oh, one free armor upgrade. Okay. I will absolutely, definitely remember to take advantage of that. Look. Sinzu doesn't have the Black Death anymore. And Aiza doesn't have the disease that we don't need to talk about. And we can get experienced recruits. Heroes of Resolve level 1 sometimes appear in the stagecoach.
Word is traveling. Ambition is
So good at this, your fears were unnecessary. I laughed.
We can use this.
Searching for Silklung video, and no, you did not mean Shakira singing. How dare. You're in the panic order. Are you share your cake now? Yes. Get right in there. I hope you feel better soon. I forgot that Vaughn only gambles. So annoying. Thought it was just our cake. I mean, if we get to it first, it will just be our cake. Dismiss doesn't pray, right? Or I might be misremembering. Nah, he prays just fine. We can keep people out of the brothel this. And we can treat Papillon and Falcon. Although Falcon's is just ennui, that's not even a disease. Well, it is a malady. You would love some cake, but you're out of monies. No more fun monies to spend. I'm so sorry. I said you're not allowed to share the cake you made before quarantine, but now the cake is healthy apparently. Well, yeah, I waited a week. That died in it. This is not medical advice. Free booty pics for all? Really? I can't upgrade Reynolds' armor because he's in treatment. I think the play here is definitely to look at the people we're not using and dismiss them and get new people. However, I just wanted to do a few runs and then get into Silksong. And it's about time for break, so I'm going to do that. And hopefully next time we go for the Necromancer, it's going to be a little bit better. I'll be right back. See you in just a few with Silksong.